Good evening, investors. My name is Kendall Gibson.
My name is Takaya McNeil.
And my name is Sharina Hudson. We are the co-founders of Galactic.
The COVID-19 pandemic has triggered a significant disturbance in the history of education and has already had a near universal effect on learners and teachers worldwide, from primary to secondary, technical and vocational education, even training institutions and colleges. Some of the main problems were lack of internet connection to do online classes and parents not having enough money to buy books for their children. This creates a problem for the students that stifles their ability to learn.
We have all felt the pain of not being able to go to school and not being able to afford books. Therefore, a few friends have got together after witnessing the suffering of our peers and created the app, Galactic.
This is an app that contains all textbooks used in schools in the Bahamas, from pre-K all the way to tertiary school. This is also an app where a teacher can upload the notes and assignments for students and lecturers to explain what was discussed in class a specific child may have missed.
We here at Galactic have organized the amount of money we want to invest into this company and have compared it to the end profit.
This app is for students from pre-K all the way to high school and also college from freshmen to seniors. Signing up for Galactic is easy.
We have two subscriptions. Standard subscription, which is $24.99 a month, access to all textbooks this app has to offer. Premium subscription for $49.99 a month, access to all books, lectures, notes, and assignments.
All in all, funding for the construction of the app and the total sum of books will begin in early April. For this, we will need an investor and to partake in many fundraisers. We will then go on purchasing said books and constructing the app. Advertisement will start in August, and by the end of September, after hard work and dedication, the app will be up and running for students to use at their disposal.
We will work hand in hand with schools of the Bahamas, share our products on social media, and get the word spread far across the islands of the Bahamas.
There are competitors such as Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, Bookworld, and others that have the same idea. But what makes us stand out from the competition is you can purchase books from the comfort of your home with lectures and notes. And not all the time will you find the Bahamian book. That's why we will have them on our app for easy access.
Why should you choose our app? First of all, our buying rate is really efficient. It's an outlet for teachers to teach more efficiently. It creates a place for students to efficiently get work done. And it has a portal of all textbooks for all grade levels.
We have all carefully situated the amount of money we are planning to put into this app and how much we are planning to receive from it. Funding, $10,000 for design costs, $5,000 in testing, $15,000 in security, $20,000 in backhand development, and $40,000 in books. Investment will be $100,000, and our profit will be $1,025,000.
We all would like our children to one day have a smooth flight throughout their educational journey.
This outlet is efficient for teachers, students, parents, and even college students from the access of all books, lectures, and notes. In case the next pandemic comes our way, we have created this app to continue school smoothly and regularly, so we do not have any holdups.
Okay, seems like we've come to the end of our first presentation from Galactech. I'm gonna allow the judges a moment or two. Mr. Gibson, just confirm, please, Galactech. Are you complete?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Judges, for your information, just so that you know, there are 4 categories that the students will be speaking from. They would either be speaking from an educational standpoint, economic development, communication, e-payment strategies, or from health and well-being. So they would each have one of those categories. We now invite Group B, e-COVID navigators. Please remember to pin your timekeeper to your screen to make sure that you are kept abreast of the time as you make your presentations and messages for the groups.
Ms. Walker, just before we move on, do we have any questions from the judges for the first group?
Thank you. Yes, judges, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask at this time before we move into Group 2.
Good night. Firstly, great presentation. Quick question. It's just about $50 a month for the subscription, correct?
Yes, sir. 50 at most.
Okay, quick question. I didn't quite get though, how many, or maybe I missed it, how much do books cost now at school? So just to have an understanding as to what the value.
We estimated
We estimated that books can cost up to over $100.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Any other questions from the judging panel, please?
Gina, your mic is muted.
Sorry. Quick question, sorry. Quick question, just wanting to conceptualize the ongoing platform. So the thinking is that you'll upload books and there was mention of lecture notes, etc.
Yes, ma'am. We have it so that the teachers are able to upload notes. If they don't like that all the notes are in the book and they would like to add something to that amount of notes, they can upload it to the system and upload their lectures. If a specific student is missed, they can record their lecture and upload it to the system as well.
If I can add on what Kendall is saying, we will also be partnering with Zoom because Zoom has an ability where teachers can record the session. So if teachers sign up to Galactech App Store, they will be able to get that lecture what they recorded and they can upload it.
So would there be charges on the back end as well? Would
No,
those,
ma'am.
okay, so free uploading.
Once you pay for one subscription, you get all of this under it.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Problem.
You're welcome.
Okay, judges, if there are no further questions, permission to move on to Group 2?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Let's now welcome e-COVID navigation with their presentation. E-COVID navigation.
Okay, so good night to all. We are Ecovid Navigation, and our group members are Kai Taylor, Kaden Pratt, Twanika Thurston, and Adriana Clark. Um, um, these are the contents of our of this template: the mission statement, target market, marketing strategy, why my team and I are the right choice, and the financials. Mission statement: Ecobit Navigation is hands down the easiest way to keep our company from going bankrupt and in debt. The app is free of charge. COVID-19 and its pandemic made it difficult for businesses to bounce back and be able to provide for their customers. The workers of Ecobit Navigation work hard to save your business at just a touch of a button. On March of 2020, the date which COVID-19 had affected the Bahamas in a tremendous way, the whole economy was shut down. When that happened, all workers were told to leave their jobs, which left most adults without a job. This happened to only those who were non-essential workers. Now, there are new businesses that are rising, and some that are trying to reestablish itself. And we would like to lend a helping hand to all of you business owners. We have recently funded a new app called eCovid Navigation. eCovid Navigation is an app that has been developed over the months. It is a trained AI that makes sure that your business will run smoothly. This app helps to analyze your business and teaches you the different protocols and how to carry them out well. eCovid Navigation will help you manage your business so that it will never be in debt or bankruptcy. This trained AI will also help you so that you will not make the same mistakes as other businesses have. Introducing measures such as physical stimuli could help alleviate an economic recession. Our target market is the estimated loss of income for airlines this year. Not only airlines, but banks, non-essential businesses, and much more. Our marketing strategy. Our marketing goals are so that we will be well known throughout the world so that we can help other businesses to grow. We want other businesses to be sure that we are trustworthy and reliable. We want our business to be a place where people feel safe and secure. Our business will be a place where this is an awesome customer service. Our business will be a place where we respect each other and personal space, time, and positions. Why me and my team should be chosen? One, because that we have made a comfortable space for each other to be comfortable and to be open and transparent with each other. Second, because that we have learned that we are good as a team and that our motto is teamwork makes the dream work. Our financials are for 2021, profit of $45 and loss per month. Our financials would altogether be $1,002. And yeah. Once again, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, the eCovid Navigation. Judges, at this time, I invite you to ask questions from our young inventors.
Good night. Firstly, great presentation. Quick question, the profit, was that for the year?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Team with navigators, please remind me how many people on the team?
It was
How many people are part?
it was originally supposed to be 14 or 15, but some were not able to make it to the meeting, so it was cut short to 5.
5 people. 5 people developed the plan and, okay.
I have a question for the team. I didn't see any requests for funding in terms of how much money you needed to get your business started and what the funds would be utilized for.
Can you repeat that again, please?
I didn't see in your presentation where you were asking for funding for your project and how the funding would be used.
The funding, we never discussed that.
Okay.
Judges, any further questions?
Other question? No questions.
Okay, if there are no further questions, we'd like to say thank you to eCovid Navigation. We'll give the judge a few more seconds to make their marks before we move on to our third group. Permission to proceed, judges?
Yes. I think
Yes,
so.
please.
Thank you. So our third group tonight will be E-Trade. E-Trade. You've got the floor.
I'm having technical difficulties with my camera where it's not turning on properly. It was just working in the breakout room, but now it's just a black screen. Will I still be able to present or?
Repeat your question again, please, Chardonnay.
My camera was just working in the breakout room, but now I'm just seeing a black screen.
Is that your camera, you meaning for you? Because we're seeing something, a presentation on the screen.
That's not my camera. That's the presentation we're about to present to you. But my camera, it says it's on, but I'm seeing a black screen.
Okay, but you can still present.
Yes, ma'am, I can present.
Okay.
We were faced with the topic combating COVID-19 using communications/e-payment strategies. This is a presentation by E-Trade, Relations That Matter. We created an app to suit the trying times we are now facing. COVID-19 was a breakthrough, a pause, a mishap in our social lives. How dare we allow this monster to take over our existence? This app brings together what COVID-19 has viciously divided. There's not many web-enabled and connectionless money transferring applications that cater to Bahamian citizens. With the plethora of sleepless nights and early mornings, our team constructed a new dream for our virtual reality. Our story is everyone's story. Our story seeks safety for all citizens.
With modern features allowing you to transfer money to local businesses and restaurants on the go, and also connecting while offline and offline. E-trade combats the idea of using money in face-to-face to a former reality, presenting a cashless society with COVID. We've been wired to the online virtual world since the beginning of COVID-19 by implementing the connectionless features. You can utilize the app wherever, whenever, allowing everyone to experience the best ways of communication and transferring money. Reduce the behind the mask brief discussing and start meaningful text conversations while ordering and paying for items on the go. This feature allows you to connect and pay for items while miles away, all while experiencing top tier services from the businesses you love. Our vision benefits all living Bahamians in this archipelago that have possession of a credit or debit card or a device. So ideally, 16 to 70. With new and exciting opportunities by currency by E-Trade, plans to join hands with many local businesses in search of an application that communicates with their beloved customers.
Currency revenue will come from both domestic users and localized businesses. Individual users will pay a subscription fee of $5 per month, which is equivalent to $60 annually. Businesses will pay a subscription fee of $7.50 per month, which is parallel to $90 annually. The intended date for currency to launch is August 1st. By having this as our launch date, an ample amount of time is given to create, test, and perfect our app before promotion to hopefully reach our market goals for the upcoming years. This means between March 3rd and July 31st, we must attain at least $100,000 from our sponsors in order to pay application designers, gradually expanding our horizon to tourists and eventually towards international usage. We want to broaden our resources and vision in the near future. We plan to grow and also connect with those around the world who desire quick and easy money transactions.
Many consumers today are looking for advertisements that are broadcasted by television, also advertised on social media, such as Instagram and Twitter. Advertising methods would include video promotions by well-known Bahamian influencers on social media, television broadcasts, and banner advertising. This known investment will implement the safety of all citizens and give them the possible reasoning to be distant. Our team member, Rodrina Aubrey, has experience in the application field. We can hold these tools to launch this app right off the ground.
Sales are expected to increase by 2,500 every 3 months, increasing our annual revenue to 30,000 by the end of 2023. This Excel graph rectifies this information.
Our app, however, includes online and offline. Our app, however, includes offline and online features and allows communication between businesses and their customers regarding their commodity. Our app is diverse. Our app is superior. Unlike potential competition would be Suncash and Canoe, two firms that allow money transferring between Bahamians. This graph represents where and what exactly you're investing into. With funds given, we plan to hire, instruct, and pay different professionals for the construction and development of our app currency.
Thank you to all of our judges. Special thank you to our team that are watching from the crowd that made this all happen. We will now have a question and answer section, also with a video showing how to sign up for our app.
And now accepting questions.
Good evening, students. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Very good presentation. Can you tell me a little bit about how does money get on the app for me to use?
Okay, the way money gets on the app is by connecting your credit or debit card number And that way we'll be automatically connected to your bank account, and therefore transactions will be made.
So I kind of top it up like I would my phone.
Yes, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Good evening, students. Good presentation as well. I'd like to add that. And wanting to know how did you decide your sales growth figure? I think you mentioned you calculated a sales growth. You had made some assumptions. What were those in determining your rate of growth, sales and signups?
Okay.
How did you arrive at that?
Started with how many people live in the country, and on average, how many people would during the first month, 2 months, and 3 months subscribe to the app. And then doing that with our annual cost, we also did the businesses that would subscribe during this period of time. And with this, we took it over with the 2-year period, and we also did a 5-year period to 2026.
You made some projections and assumptions. Okay, thank you.
Do we have any more questions, judges? Okay. I'd like to thank E-Trade for the lovely presentation. We're gonna allow you to leave the setting, and the judges will have a few moments to calculate their scores. Thank you, E-Trade.
Thank you also.
At this time, we are ready for Group D, the health. The health, Group D.
Oh boy, it's been a long day at work. I need to sit down, relax now. Anyways, since I got this computer right now, let me search up this little app Sabrina told me could track my health. Gee, I used to do that. Anyways, what it is? The health connection. Enter.
Good evening, Bahama Jack 2020. My name is Altavius Johnson. I'll be presenting with Zion Henry, Laverna Hutchins, and we will be presenting on combating COVID-19. Our app is the Health Connection. These are our table of contents. We will start with our story, the features of the app, our target market, our revenue, our milestones, such as goals and objectives. We will then move on to why THC is the best app for you. We'll go on to our competition, financial projections, and cost needs of investments. 20 people per minute experiencing domestic or sexual violence. 1 in 4 children being exposed to either physical, emotional, or psychological abuse. Lack of in-person classes, lockdowns, curfews, mask, no mask, mask, no masks, Trump, Biden in the United States alone. The novel coronavirus has affected each and every single individual on planet Earth in some way, shape, or form. The 3 presenters this evening, Zion Henry, Altavius Johnson, and Laverne Hutchins, will We'll be asking or showing you why we want you to help us, help our nation, scratch that, help the world at large combat COVID-19.
What is the THC? The THC, the Health Connection app, is an app destined to be available on Apple or Android, providing tips, advice, meditation, news, and information. This app tracks cases and provides real-time COVID updates.
Our app includes daily motivational quotes, healthy meal plans, fitness, meditation, health tracker, and an MP3 playlist. Here are a few prototypes we have created for our app. We've modeled a login and sign up screen, a homepage displaying live COVID-19 case updates, a daily motivation notification screen, and furthermore, we have created models of the healthy living section and the mental health section of the Health Connection.
Here is our target market. The THC is marketed towards individuals ages 13 and up, anyone with a cellular device really, on Apple or Android. The app is child-friendly and so simple to use that an individual in their 80s could use it. Yes, the 3 C's, catchy, convenient, and connected.
This is our revenue. We offer 3 subscriptions. The first subscription would be $5.99 per week. The second subscription costs $19.99 per month. And the third subscription would be $30 annually. If we were to get a quarter of the population in the Bahamas to sign up 7 to 12th graders, annually, we would have made $75,000 in 1 year.
Here are our milestones and objectives. Signing up. In our first 2 years, we'd like to have reached at least 10 family islands by 2022 to 2024. On our subscriptions internationally, from 2024 to 2027, we plan to venture into the United States and expand to the UK, expanding with different languages and diverse music in the app.
Problems. Persons that have been mentally affected by COVID-19 have been overlooked. The solution. We designed this app to help these people get the help they need to become a better person, encouraging self-awareness, health, and well-being.
Our competition. Here is a rough graph of the world's COVID apps that exist already. GuideSafe, US only, it's a symptom tracker. Only 8% of the world population uses this. WebMD, COVID symptom study and COVID updates. Only 15% of the world population uses this. In our COVID app, there is a 77% open market, which can potentially be filled by the THC. After extensive research, we have found that the market for the COVID or health app is very sparse and open.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll now open the floor for judges.
Good evening, everybody. Considering that a lot of the content of this app is available in the public space for free, why would I pay a subscription for this product?
You would pay a subscription because everything is right there in one convenient app. We understand that the Bahamians don't like doing too much work. We don't like going around and doing unnecessary. So in this app, we offer tips, meal plans that are top of the line. We offer new and innovative meditation devices, new music, and to get, calm down the mind, because this app is really geared towards mental health. That's the overall theme of this. That mental health isn't really looked on here. So many people with mental health issues, people who are affected with abuse, domestic violence, all that stuff from COVID, they can use this app to get updates, everything you need in relation to the coronavirus. Updates, medical health, everything you need.
Thank you.
And you deem this, what do you deem the viability of the app to be post-COVID?
Well, as I said, it's really geared towards mental health. So even after the coronavirus, I know that even after the virus, I'm going to still be wearing my mask when I go in the airports. So, there's still that mental health aspect, being health conscious, wanting to drink your teas, get that affirmations and that mediation. So the app is always used for that post-COVID. That it's mainly geared towards that mental health, getting a calm, refreshing, eating healthy. It's all about that health and well-being.
Are there any more questions for the Health Connection, judges? Okay, thank you very much, the Health Connection.
Thank you so much for your time.
And allow the judges a few moments before we announce the next group. Just a few seconds. Okay. Okay, we're going to be moving right on to the next group. We will be introducing Group E, Pair Share. Pair Share, Group E.
Good evening, judges. PairShare is a subscription-based educational agency which works to connect children by taking advantage of the unconventional and turning it into the new normal. Jack Welch once wisely stated, "Face reality as it is, not as it was or as you wish it to be." So, allow us to present to you the realities of today. A lack of interaction has impeded development and led to increased feelings of loneliness and dejection within children and growing adolescents during COVID-19. Put yourself in the shoes of an adolescent child just entering middle school. Who would you have to talk to? Who is there to help you get acclimated? It is for this reason that we exist. To aid in the establishment of new relationships and bonds that are conducive for all ages. We recognize that this is a revolutionary idea that has not yet been effectively promoted and explored during this time of COVID-19. Thus, through the use of a variety of online student collaboration tools, we intend to be the first persons to establish a service of this kind in the Bahamas. Based upon a survey conducted within pairs, we concluded that 88% of students felt school was particularly stressful during COVID. This provides an explanation for international research done which showed that globally, in 8 8 in 10 children felt that they were learning little or nothing at all. Our service will be primarily targeted towards primary and high school children between the ages of 5 and 18 who feel heavily impacted during these unprecedented times. We intend to charge clients a monthly subscription of $50 for our classes, which will be held weekly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Additionally, we wish to extend our services to teachers by hosting virtual field trips for their students, which promote peer interaction and break the barriers of isolation erected as a result of the coronavirus. Our intent is to launch the company starting March 31st of 2021. Our launch will be funded through the use of loans and sponsorships. Additionally, we intend to request aid from the government in order to fund the expenses. By the 2021 to 2022 school year, we intend to double our capacity by hiring 2 additional tutors. This will allow us to facilitate more appropriate age groupings in our weekly classes.
The first step we intend to make in marketing our service will be the creation and promotion of our social media pages through a sales discount for the first 10 students. Following this, we will send emails out to all schools within the Bahamas, informing them of our service and offering them special concessions. Why choose us? We ourselves are students who are understanding of their struggles. We, as leaving seniors, possess key information needed for progression through school. We have a drive for change and are all passionate about this project. As shown by these projections, our net profit is estimated to be $22,641 for 2021, $40,007 for 2022, and $58,623 for 2023. Our top competitors would be other companies which would operate after-school organizations targeted towards the youth, such as Junior Achievement. This includes tutoring services such as Boost Educational Services, which also works to educate children. We intend to seek out a $7,000 loan from Bank of the Bahamas. Thus, we are requesting your help in funding the excess of $8,059. As shown by our presentation, judges, we have done the research and we do know what is necessary to create academically proficient students who have the needed social cognitive skills and exhibit socially competent behavior. By bridging the rift caused by COVID-19 within classrooms, we can take advantage of the unconventional and turn it into the new normal. Thank you.
Judges, the floor is yours.
Good night. The virtual field trip, kids gonna have, students are gonna be required to pay for that? How would that work?
Yes, sir, they will be required to pay for it. As of right now, we have a fee of $6 and that was included in our revenue breakdown. So it was included in our profits.
So PeerShare's platform is largely virtual?
Yes, ma'am, it will be virtual.
And do you view that there will be, people will be enticed or inclined to access based on the fact that COVID has forced people into a virtual space? Do you view that there may be some degree of zoom out in your marketplace? How are you going to, what will be the lure or the appeal for students that have been largely in that virtual learning environment for the last year?
Okay, well, I believe the appeal is that it will help to develop a higher level of thinking within students and will help with their leadership skills and help increase their understanding.
Okay. And remind us why you view that peer share, that your team is qualified to achieve this sort of value proposition of peer share. What qualifies you as team members and creators of this business?
Basically, we are leaving senior with possesses key information needed for progression through school. So we have a drive for change and we are all passionate about this project.
Okay, thank you. Fair enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Pear Share. Thank you for your presentation. We will now allow the judges a few seconds to tabulate before we call the next group. Okay. At this time, we invite the presence of the unlimited elites. The unlimited elites. You are invited into the session.
Sorry about that.
Kai Winnie William, Takora Sands, Dolores Cooper,
Good evening. This is our presentation on the medicated COVID-19 virus strain. This is the one and only solution there is to our COVID-19 crisis and the definite answer to all imaginable problems. This presentation is provided to you by Group F.
The unprecedented crisis impacting our Bahamian economy. As the rest of the world, the Bahamas is confronting the challenges derived from the COVID-19 pandemic. The country currently faces a very difficult year economically and socially. The abrupt halt in tourism, The island's main industry is causing unemployment to rise and GDP to fall by historic levels. Unlike other countries in the region, the Bahamas has a more robust fiscal and macroeconomic situation, which allows it to develop a strong emergency response. The government has established a series of stimuli for activity and employment support totaling 2.37% of GDP, which is low compared to countries with similar per capita income. The strategy also places great emphasis on formal activities and registered employees, so the most vulnerable population is reached only through suboptimal policies. The economic and social situation in the Bahamas describes the policies implemented for the containment of the crisis. It also proposes moving from food assistance for sectors without contributory benefits to broader unemployment insurance that can help maintain consumption and reduce the number of programs the government is implementing. This last point is particularly important. Due to the lack of up-to-date records and statistics for coordinating social assistance, but we, Group F, has come with the perfect and timely solution to all the problems facing the fast growth of this pandemic.
The medicated COVID-19 virus drink is a chemical or compound that will essentially be used to cure, halt, or prevent the continued outbreak of the novel coronavirus. It will ease the symptoms of affected citizens and help in the further diagnosis of COVID. Advances in this particular medicated drink will enable doctors to cure many patients, save more lives, and especially save our plummeting economy in the end as the ultimate goal. The ingredients included in the product are all natural and are assured to cause no harm to any individuals taking the product, proven by running tests every 24 hours.
The target audience will intentionally be adults because it is much easier to get their attention through sources such as social media and by word of mouth, and also the news. Additionally, these with kids, nieces, and nephews would definitely be the target audience to get the word out to the younger generations to interest them in the medicated drink if their parents are on board with it. Furthermore, adults usually would not have to actually take the vaccine for themselves from hospitals and protective labs due to work and other activities taking their time and attention daily. So a drink would be much quicker and more efficient and effective. The way we'd market this product would be at local grocery stores and hospitals nationwide. It'll be easily accessible, seeing that there's grocery stores everywhere in the country, and almost every Bahamian nowadays seek checkups from the doctor. Product's main benefits, advantages. The medicated drink will be flavored, so for kids who dislike needles and even adults, this is an easy, quick, safe, and effective way to keep them protected from the virus while comfortable. For those who are unable to take the vaccines due to medical problems of their own and people that require feeding tubes, this is an amazing solution for them because with this being a medicated drink, it'll be possible for them to take the solution using their feeding tube, which will keep them protected from the virus and cause no harm whatsoever, while of course keeping them comfortable as well. All the products used in this medicated drink will of course be edible and are also great for people who have allergic reactions to some medicine. Not only would this medicated drink be free of charge, but free of products that can cause common allergic reactions like dairy, soy, nuts, and so on. It would also be enjoyable, while effective, and beneficial to everyone. And there you have it. This is our presentation on the medicated COVID-19 virus drink, which is once again provided to you by Group F.
Are there any questions from our judges, please?
How are you going to determine, I know that you mentioned doing tests every 24 hours, but how are you going to determine whether or not the ingredients that you put in this drink are going to be effective at all against COVID-19?
repeat the question, please?
I was asking, how are you going to determine whether what the ingredients that you put into this drink are going to be effective against COVID?
All the medicine ran through labs and also by scientists to make sure that what is in there would also be effective to COVID-19, but also not cause harm to anyone that is taking it, especially those that have allergic reactions to certain products.
Thank you.
You said that the product itself is free of charge. How are you making money? What's your revenue model?
From assistance from the government.
And how much funding are you seeking, and what will the funds be used for?
We weren't seeking funds. Our main goal was to basically help the community and the people. So that was about it.
Are there any competitor entities that you have considered?
No.
Sort of competing products, drinks?
Other than the current vaccine, there was not any competitors for our product.
No Bush medicines or anything?
No. Because as far as we know, Bush medicine is known to cure everything that the coronavirus produces. So as far as that, no.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, the Unlimited Elites. Thank you very much for your presentation. Judges, I'll allow you a few seconds to make your scores while we wait for innovative technology to be allowed into the space. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Group G, Innovative Technology. Group G, Innovative Technology.
Good day, and welcome to the Inside Scoop of Innovative Technologies. Today, we are bringing to you an e-payment platform. Our team consists of Eddie Toot, Kyle Collins, Jadon Goodman, Burnett Larry, Dejae Woods, Daria Rule, and Atia Rule. Why do we need electronic payment platforms? We need this to allow faster execution for transactions. We are going to invest in our app that allows you to pay electronically having a Bluetooth software. Our app will be called Firebase. It will allow you to make payments online and offline. Our target market is primarily focused on business owners in the Bahamas. We chose business owners because they normally make transactions and electronic payments often. Our product can also lean towards small business owners who make wholesale purchases, or even employed adults who make purchases online. Our app can be found on the Google Play Store and the App Store for free. Each customer that makes a transaction will be charged 5% of their total.
We will want initial funds by March 1st. We will purchase our supplies March 15th, start construction March 30th, start our marketing strategy April 20th, and our business will start June 10th. For online, we will promote our business using Facebook, Instagram, and so much more. Offline, we will use flyers, public service announcements, and newspapers. Our team consists of graphic designers, marketing researchers, and business owners, and public speakers.
I don't think we can hear Kyle.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I apologize. There are approximately 250,000 there are approximately 200. There are approximately 250,000 residents in New Providence. 100th of this is estimated to join Firebase this year. Because we're not launching until June, only $1,400 is expected to be paid per user. With 5% interest, $192,500 can be made. Likewise, a 50th of the population is estimated to join in 2022, and a 30th in 2023. This, with $3,500 minimum transactions, will earn $962,000 and over $1 million respectively. Although the money earned in 2021 will render our business in debt, the profits in the following 2 years will prove more than sufficient. By 2023, Firebase will have a total profit of $1,731,775. There is no other e-payment like Firebase. Even payment cards, the only method rivaling our product, pale in comparison. Here's why. Firebase allows all transactions, so there's no need to wait days for foreign processing. Think about which card holds your funds or search for your security digits. We stated that Firebase doesn't need internet, but neither does it need power. Once your device is on, payments can be made. Moreover, there is no room for faulty payment swiping or your wallet to be left at home. Finally, you can use our Bluetooth services outside of payments.
Time.
Okay, judges?
A quick question. You said you'll be able to use the Bluetooth outside of making payments?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We'll be able to use the Bluetooth outside of making payments by having the Firebase. Through the Firebase, not only can they make payments, but they can actually, so long as everyone is connected through the Firebase app, they can use that app to communicate to one another on the island.
Are there any other questions, judges?
No question.
Okay, there being none, we'd like to say thank you very much to Innovative Technology. Thank you for a wonderful presentation. We'll now allow the judges a few moments to tabulate their scores while we wait for the Junior Achievers Warriors who are next on deck. At this time, we invite Junior Achievers Warriors to make their presentations, please. Junior Achievers Warriors.
Anyone here from Group H? Group H, going once?
Do you have their names, Miss?
They never submitted, not for the presenters.
Oh.
Aiden Wilson, are you here? Okay, going twice. Rima Colebrook. Precious Brown. Ms. Walker, let's move on to Group I, Tech Inc.
Thank you very much. Tech Inc., the next group on deck. Tech Inc. You may make your presentation.
We at Tech Incorporated want to evolve the educational system to withstand any disruptions. Picture this. You're an average teenager attending school in the 21st century. Your parents just lost their job due to the new virus known as COVID-19. You are wondering how food is going to be placed on the table in a few months. Then a ring comes on your phone stating that school begins in 2 weeks. This is the reality of many individuals all around the world,
Many students who are serious about school are missing classes due to their lack of resources. Their grades are dropping simply due to something out of their control. The problem at hand is simple. Teenagers all around the world in the Bahamas do not have the right utensils to learn efficiently in online learning. Some lack a stable internet, whilst others lack a device to work on. We at Tech Incorporated want to combat this issue so all teenagers can have the necessary products to attend online learning. With our goals in mind and our hearts set, we would like to present to you
the MiFi box, a device that can be thought of as a compact, portable hotspot. It allows its users to carry a Wi-Fi source on the go during traveling and blackouts. MiFi boxes can be used by both students and schools alike as a reliable access way to the network, allowing children to have a clear understanding of the lessons they are taught and prosper. We would also like to introduce the Tablet Top, a tablet that comes with an attachable keyboard, giving birth to a makeshift affordable laptop. When using this during their lessons, students are able to access their assignments and complete them more easily, allowing for a wider branch of educational material to be used. Our immediate audience is Bahamian teenage students and teachers who may lack a laptop or stable internet to perform.
Our products, tablet MiFi routers. Our tablets will be $100 per unit. Our MiFi will be $80 per unit. How do we plan to make this money? We hope to sell approximately 12 units of both tablets and MiFi routers to the public each month. These products are going to make us around $1,668. Prior to launching, we are going to have pre-order sales disconnected price 10%. Likewise, we will also have additional sales after for our customers to purchase our products. Buy a tablet, get the router at 25% off. This right here is the chart of our revenue on a monthly basis. Here we have our product, our cost per unit, our project cost on a monthly basis, our sale price, and our revenue. Our first milestone we plan on achieving is the start of funding on March 20th. Our second milestone will be purchasing the tablet and MiFi. This will begin April 15 so that our product can arrive in time to be up and running by May 1st. By this time, we will be operating with a few laptops to begin our sale to teenagers in the Bahamas ASAP. Finally, by June 26, our whole inventory should be out of stock.
We intend on getting the word out about Tech Incorporated by social medias, newspapers, and television ads. Why invest in our business? Well, it's simple. Our Wi-Fi routers are wireless. Our products are more affordable and just as reliable and durable as Apple, DC technology, Windows, and Megabyte. Our MiFi box lasts 20 hours. That's 5 times the length of our competitors. Never have to worry about missing a Zoom meeting again due to this ingenious invention.
How much money are we anticipating to make at the end of the year? At the end of 2021, we are anticipating that we are going to spend $17,136 and our profit will be $2,888. By the end of 2022, we should be able to make $5,760 in revenue. By the end of 2023, Tech Inc. should have $8,640 in profits.
You should invest in our company simply because technology is always in demand, and we at Tech Inc. can bring efficient, durable, affordable tablet and MiFi to the market.
Thank you.
All right, you're very welcome, judges. The floor is yours.
How are you going to be able to introduce this technology to the Bahamas? Is the box that you're buying going to be compatible here? Because obviously Cable Bahamas has a MiFi box. How does that stack up to their product?
Yes, our MiFi box is going to be able to work inside the Bahamas. It's going to be on the same wavelength as the Wi-Fi box as Cable Bahamas, but we're going to be like as our own company. So just how Cable Bahamas have their own company, we are going to be an own company like Tech Incorporated. And us being our own company, We will be able to provide the MiFi box for a cheaper price than a Cable Bahamas while providing the same amount of strength of internet and durability, while also providing a longer lasting Wi-Fi box.
Are there any other questions from our judging panel? There
Sorry,
being none?
Did you say how you're going to market? How are you going to market and compete with all the other persons selling technology for online school?
Yes, ma'am. We stated that we are going to use social medias, various social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Instagram. Also that we're going to use newspapers so that we can reach a larger audience, like those who are older who might not be using their phone and using social media. And finally, television ads for those who might not be using their phone but still like to enjoy some good television. We also plan on doing that. So that's how we basically plan on bringing our market out there and plan on selling our product to a wider audience all around the Bahamas.
And the schools start to open up and start to begin hybrid models and face-to-face, what will become of the MiFi offering?
Well, the Wi-Fi box will still be able to be used in the instance that you want to go out and like you don't want to spend data. So say you want to go out and go to the airport or go to Wendy's, but you don't want to spend all that money on data because as you know, data is very expensive in the Bahamas. You could still use the Wi-Fi box as an internet source so that you could still send text messages to your friends and all these other sources. It don't have to be immediately centered around schoolwork. But whereas school become face-to-face, as you said, it might happen, it could be an alternative to use it as a regular internet source.
And what makes Tech Inc. What qualifies Tech Inc. as the company that I should come to buy MiFi? What does your team bring to this offer or this product?
You should come to Tech Incorporated for many reasons. Firstly, because we're reliable. We're going to say it how it is. We're going to tell you everything about the product. We're not going to sugarcoat or saying, oh, this or that. We're not going to pretend as though our product is flawless. We're going to show like everything presented to the table. So you don't have to worry about how with big corporations like Apple and stuff, you'll be like, oh, when something is wrong, like you can't come back and it's very expensive. No, if something happens, in most cases it don't, but if something happens, then you'll be able to come back and we'll fix it free of charge. So that'll be a means or an advantage of coming to our company. Secondly, if you buy a tablet and a MiFi box together, you will get 25% off on the Wi-Fi box, which is a good price because it's about $50. And once you have 25% off that, that's raised that in the price around $30. And together, that will be cheaper than buying a whole laptop by Apple because Apple have laptops for about $150 to $250. And if you get a tablet which comes with a laptop attachment to it, it'll be just like a laptop and a MiFi box that you get for the same price. And our other competitors like DC Incorporated. And our other competitors like DC Incorporated, their technology and stuff are very expensive. And once you buy it, it's like they have no customer loyalty.
Ms. Gibson, that's time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Teching.
Thank you very much, Teching, for a very informative presentation. We'll now allow the judges a few seconds to tabulate their scores while we wait for Paradise Travels. Paradise Travels, you are next on deck. Paradise Travel, you are free to proceed.
Welcome to Paradise Travels, where we make your ordinary trip extraordinary.
In 2020, COVID-19 placed the idea of traveling at a standstill. Millions of people had to put their vacation plans on hold as the pandemic engulfed the world. We went from a booming economy of millions of people traveling daily to a wasteland with a few thousands of people jumping on a plane. Now that traveling has resumed, many people are cynical on deciding if they want to travel internationally. They ponder on if there are safe and easy methods to go about in order to travel. Well, look no further, as I have the perfect solution for you. Welcome to Paradise Travel, where adventure awaits you.
In a world that has been heavily affected by this pandemic, we, the innovators behind Paradise Travel, have created an app called TourU. TourU provides assistance with all your traveling needs, such as booking flights and transportation when planning a visit to the Bahamas. In addition, it ensures that each individual is taking their COVID test and taking their health seriously, and can also direct tourists to some of our top restaurants and attractions. Our app provides assistance for anyone traveling to the Bahamas. If you are a person looking for a weekend getaway in one of the luxurious islands of the Bahamas, then this is the app you are looking for. With TourU, adults and children alike are able to have a fun time and enjoy themselves while staying safe. No matter the circumstances, TourU is the app for you.
With our affordable prices, TourU is the app to beat. We cater to all 7 continents, each having a varying price range based on their geographical location. Africa, $150, Antarctica, $100, Asia, $150, Australia, $200, Europe, $150, and North and South America, $300.
TourU is expected to launch on April 30th, 2022. This time frame allows us to gain capital and ensure that our app is fully functional and accessible to all our potential clients. In addition, the time period allows us to make any further improvements and minor and major modifications to our app so that our app is the best of the best.
The marketing team at Paradise Travel works diligently to ensure that our app is seen by potential customers worldwide. We employ the use of word of mouth referrals to invite friends, family, and others to use our app. In the light of the technological era that we live in, much of the advertising for our app will be posted on our various social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, etc., which will allow us to reach a very large audience.
Within the traveling industry, our competition would be TripAdvisor, Expedia, TripSavvy, and Flying and Travel. With this new software, we can provide our visitors a safer stay, affordable prices, and assist with the regrowth of our country's economic. Also, it's a Bahamian-owned app. And who knows the Bahamas more than Bahamians? After the world had been on lockdown due to the pandemic, we believe that traveling would be at its highest point around our opening date. For this, we calculated our income based on continent and weather. For this, we estimated that we can bring $3,000 from Africa, $10,000 from Antarctica, $3,000 from Asia, $10,000 from Australia, $3,000 from Europe, and $15,000 from North America and South America. Hence why the company income goal is $44,000. To get the app off the ground, we will begin by investing about $20,000 into the creation of the app and $1,000 to a professional graphic designer. As for marketing, we will embark with $1,000 for the birth of Tour U.
Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy your inside scoop on Paradise Travel's latest app, Tour U. Tour U is the app for you.
Judges?
Judges?
The prices that you quoted for the different continents, is that a per traveler price, or is that a one-time fee, or is this something that's a subscription?
It's every travel price. So every time you choose to use the app to come to the Bahamas, you will have to pay that fee based off your location.
And how did you justify the pricing based upon location? How did you determine that North and South America would pay a higher cost than some other geographic locations?
Okay, so we did our pricing based off of the closer they are, the more they pay. The further they are, the less they pay. So that's how come North America was paying $300 and Antarctica was paying $150.
And what was the thinking behind that?
We just thought that it'd be best that the people who are further, it'd be more for their ticket. So it'd be best if they pay less than the people who are closer. It probably, that ticket would be like, wouldn't be more than like $500 or so. So they should be able to pay it. But the people who are furthest away from us, like Antarctica, that ticket would probably be about $2,000.
Judges, if there are no further questions, we'll say thank you to Paradise Travel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next group, Group K, adapting to the new normal. Adapting to the new normal. Group K.
Tamia Edgecombe, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, group, I just got your message. Group K, unfortunately, will not be presenting.
Thank you very much. We will then move on to our final group in the presentation. Group L, Cyber Inc. Incorporated.
Good afternoon, erudite judges, guests, and achievers. We are Cyber Inc., and today we were given the task to create a presentation that encompasses utilizing cutting-edge technologies to fight and improve health issues. Next slide. The coronavirus has affected us economically, physically, psychologically, and even socially. But most importantly, it has affected our health. Can you imagine how the victims of COVID-19 must feel? The pain and the struggles that they encounter. We just had to find a solution. Next slide. So this is our solution. We came up knowing that you can catch a virus by simply being in contact with someone who has contracted it. It's absolutely nerve-wracking. Therefore, we created the 19 Warnings app. The 19 Warnings app is the ultimate COVID-19 application. The basic features on this app is free. Meanwhile, the pro features are $2.99 per feature, which adds up to $8.47 for all three. So these are our basic features. As you can see, the scanner that detects temperature, death, emergency, and health contacts, COVID-19 dashboard of total cases, along with your 19 news that tells you what is going on in the COVID-19 world, recovery monitors, and then our pro features are like to read up if a person has been exposed to COVID-19 based on the temperature, list of common symptoms to keep you aware of what exactly can increase your chances of getting this virus, and also reads up to 3 temperatures per scanner. Next slide, please. Our target market is very, very, very versatile. And so we know that you would need to download this. And so we have it both on Androids and iPhones. It's also available for all demographics, both young and young at heart. 19 Warnings is a perfect app to keep you on your toes during these dire times. It's like your very own Mother Teresa, ensuring that you're healthy and safe from COVID-19 always. Kayshawn.
Forecasting for the big word success. Our funding starts at $115,000, which includes the managing of our apps and the updates. Our funding will come from our private investors and governmental assistance. Estimate profit for 2002 is $85,100. Between 2021 and 2022, we formed an action plan to point out deadlines to get out and produce our groundwork. No action, no product. Right, Tamia?
Right, Kayshawn?
Now we will have Treasure.
Our marketing strategy. To market our app, advertisements on familiar social platforms such as TikTok and Instagram would be shared, and daily updates would be shared among television programs and our website. Next slide. Kayshawn.
Our estimation for number of persons were predicted through several surveys conducted through Bahama Islands, family, and friends. Go ahead.
Comparison between like apps. Our app has many more useful features than the default Google or Bing. Features such as personal and surrounding temperature checks, the COVID dashboard worldwide updates, and symptoms detection and much more are included in our app. Now, why our team? Okay, Sean? Why our team?
Our team
This
is
young, diverse team comprised of graphic designers, editors, speakers, business students, and creators who are concerned about our safety. We demand only the best and are dedicated in ensuring we achieve good health and well-being. In conclusion, our innovative app is convenient and can be used at any time by both young and mature persons. The utilization of our app is affordable and its features assist in keeping us all safe. Now, what's more cutting edge than using technology worldwide to save our lives during this current worldwide health crisis? Thank you. Questions?
Good night. Can you please remind me, how is it you're going to get that initial funding?
Our initial funding will come from private investors and governmental assistance.
And did you indicate, I don't recall, sorry if you did, use of funds? Did you outline how the breakdown of usage?
Yes, ma'am. The usage of the funds will be towards making the app and towards the updates and the features on the app. That's because we have a basic feature where you don't pay for nothing, and then you have a pro feature.
So did you indicate what was the amount of money that you're seeking to raise?
Seeking to raise?
Yes.
115,000.
Thank you.
That amount came about with working with our engineers to form the app, and along with what the pricing was to put on the features.
Okay, thank you.
Are there any other questions from the panel? All right, if there are none, we will say thank you to Cyber Inc. Thank you for your presentation. And please allow the judges a few moments now to tabulate their scores. We'll talk in a bit.
Judges, we'll now open the deliberation room. If you want to join, we're going to open the rooms now. All students, please stay on the call into the general room. Only the judges will exit.
Achievers, just a reminder, we are asking you to please stay in the main session. There should be no achievers inside the breakout room.
Great presentations, everyone. Everyone did really, really, really well.
So all of you achievers should be able to see me right now. How's everybody doing? Hi. Hello.
You want a piece of macaroni?
Hi.
Hi, Miss Walker.
Hello.
Hello.
You all had some smashing ideas. Burning the midnight oil, I see. And that's a good thing. It bodes well for the future of businesses in this country. And while we're giving the judges time to do their scores, let me ask a couple of you some questions. So I hope everybody's still in here. Let me go to Tech Inc. Who had this MiFi box? Where's my Tech Inc. people? Say something.
Hello.
Tech Inc. Did they go? Tech Incorporated. I hope they're not in the breakout room. They should be here. Tech Inc., are you here? Yes, not. What about Paradise Travels? Anyone from Paradise Travels still in the room?
I'm here.
All right, okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
listen, I like traveling. You need to sell a package to me. Let me hear the sales pitch. See if I'm ready to spend, on this. I like traveling.
Okay.
Sell this to me.
Well, as you know, tourism is one of our biggest industries. Having been locked down for nearly 11 months, we lost a lot from, borders being closed and all of that. So now we have created this app so that people who want to travel to the Bahamas can do that instead of using other apps such as TripAdvisor and Trip Expedia. They can use our app, and that basically helps more money to come inside our economy instead of other countries.
So listen, okay. I'm gonna be devil's advocate with you. I'm a tech dummy. I don't know nothing but all of this stuff. How easy is it for me to navigate your app? Because it's pretty easy for me to go on TripAdvisor or Expedia and click, click, click. How easy is your program to navigate?
Navigating an app would be pretty easy. Everything would be straightforward. Everything would be laid out correctly. When you download the app the first time, it'll ask you where you're located. Once you state where you're located, everything will be designed and everything will be placed everywhere. The plane tickets, everything would be basically, put this in an easy way, everything will be placed in sections when you already state which area you're coming from.
Okay. Okay. And I know some of the other ones, there's a little fee that the other companies would get on the back end from them. How does your fee compare to what it is I'm paying with the other places? Because when I'm buying my ticket on Expedia, etc., I know a couple dollars extra in that ticket is gonna be for them. What kind of pricing you guys have?
For us, as we stated in our presentation, for each location is a different price. So the closer you are, the more we charge you for our assistance. The further they are, the less we charge you. So like, say you're coming from North America, it'll be $300 basically for us to book your plane ticket, probably get with a discount too.
I like that.
Giving you like the discounts for the hotel, your tour guide, your chauffeur. We also are giving you in it like suggestions for restaurants you could go to, or like places you must go to in the Bahamas. And we basically organize with the money, we organize your trip. Everything that you would have to do on your own, we do it for you. We just give you the information and all that to come.
So you more or less giving me this concierge luxury travel service.
Yes, virtual
Okay. I like that. That's my kind of thing. Did Tech Inc. come back in? Because I need to talk about this MiFi box.
Yes, ma'am, we're here.
You here? But listen here. So I just got me this MiFi box myself. And now I starting to think about you guys' products because I bought one from the competition. Talk to me some more about this.
What exactly would you like to hear about? What concept?
Well, how many people can be on my Pi box at any given time? I know with the competition right now, you can have up to 15 people on the box at once. How many can be on yours?
On ours, 25 people can be on at one time.
Oh, and that wouldn't affect the speed, the bandwidth?
No, ma'am. Once you have more than 25, then the speed will start to deteriorate as many people as you go. But once 25 people are on, it will still be high speed.
Oh, that sounds good. I like this. Y'all made me want. Listen, I wish your company was open tomorrow. I'll turn this box back in and get y'all on. This is awesome. So listen, where's my health connection people? THC.
Yeah, and here again.
Yeah,
we're still here. We're still here.
The drink.
Oh, see, no,
what's the recipe? What's the recipe? Oh, I
see,
see
that's,
one.
see, that's a bad spirit. We don't have to drink. We have to act.
No, actually, we do. We did. Our app actually does offer many smoothie recipes, and we actually did type out some smoothie recipes that are made available on our app.
Okay. All right. Well, I see one of the judges has returned, and may I ask Mr. Wilson, are all the judges ready? Mr.
I think
Winston,
everybody should be back in.
Are you guys ready?
I think everybody should be back in.
Right,
We've
Thank you
tallied all the numbers. I just want to say congratulations to all of the participants. I think you all did an awesome job. And I know that it took some time and effort to take that from a business concept to getting where you're pitching and asking for funding to fund your project. So I think you all did an awesome job, and it's a very good start for you young people who hopefully this will continue to feed that desire to start your own business. When we looked at the numbers, there are three winners. I think you're all winners, but the top three. In third place.
Wait a minute, Mr. Chief Judge.
Okay.
Before we announce those winners, please, may I reiterate what the prizes are? We want to make sure everybody understands what they're getting.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, our third prize group is going to be receiving the chairman's prize, and that's a $1,000 awarded to the persons in that group. So you guys will figure out how that is divided, but that's our third prize. The second place finishers will get their awards to the tune, it's a $2,000 value from the Access Accelerated Small Business Development Corporation. And this is unprecedented. You guys are going to have so much things to be able to take advantage of, and the connections and the all of the networking opportunities. And of course, the winners, your prize package would be a $3,000 value of services, etc., through the Small Business Development Corporation and the SBDC executives.
And maybe I should expand on those services too.
Inclusive of training, in leadership and entrepreneurship, etc. So it's a huge prize that the winning team is going to walk out with. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to expand on that. The prizes from the SBDC, we want to ensure that all of you have an opportunity to actually now that we've kind of fed your thought process on starting a business, we want you to take that even further. And the prizes that we're going to give to the first and second place winners are going to be some online training to our online platform, where other entrepreneurs who sign up with us, when they come to us for funding, they go through a certain set of training. So we will put together what is called a learning path specifically for Junior Achievers winners. So it's going to take you through the process of what you need to know and do to get your own business started. And then, of course, once you now have a viable business idea, we then would work with you on how to further formulate that business idea and make it turn into dollars for you. So You may decide to continue as a group, or each of you may decide to go out on your own, but you will all have access to the tools that you will need to get your business started. Rhea, anything else I need to say before I announce the winners?
You can also add for the first place winners, they'll have an opportunity to have lunch with the executive team.
Ah, absolutely. How could I forget that? Yeah.
Please don't forget that.
The first place winners will have the opportunity to sit down with the executive team of the SBDC, including Mrs. Grant, in a properly socially distant environment so that we can meet you and talk to you about your after-school desires. So Junior Achievers has started to get you hungry. Now we're going to see how we can continue to feed you so that you can have success. So with that being said, go ahead.
Just to put a plug in before you go, please. And there will be a $1,000 prize from Junior Achievement Bahamas to be split among the group members. $1,000. I wish I was getting that, but anyhow. First place.
Okay, so the third place winner is Pair Share. So Pair Share came in third. The second place winner was Cyber Inc. And the overall winner was E-Trade.
Yay,
I was wondering when we'd hear some of that.
Oh my goodness.
So first place winner. That's okay. We got an office in Freeport. We have executives in Freeport that you can work with down there. We have an office in most of the family of islands. So wherever you are, we got you covered. So first place was E-Trade, second place Cyber Inc., and third place Pair Share.
All right, so there you have it. It was a wonderful evening of innovative ideas from our young people. And as I said earlier, this all bodes well for the spirit of entrepreneurship and future business developments in the Bahamas. And we're so happy that you are a part of what has taken place this evening. So on behalf of Junior Achievement Bahamas, I say thank you for your participation. And of course, we do thank our judges. And I will now yield the floor to the Junior Achievement executives on the call.
Thank you, SBDC. Thank you, Ms. Walker. Thank you, Mr. Thompson, for such an amazing night. Students, please don't leave the call. We're kicking right into our second part of the night, and that is our dance party led by DJ Snick. So this is some time for you to listen to some good, juicy music, relax, and just rewind. If you had a long, stressful week with Bahama Jack. So waiting on DJ Snick, and let's get lit.
Congratulations to all.
Thank you, judges, also.
Okay, thank you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.
Great job, everyone.
Excellent.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
No slapping up tonight. Let's go.